Hey y'all, it's your girl Stephanie from the Hardy Wrestling Podcast, live at Black WrestleFest in Brooklyn, New York. Happy Juneteenth and happy Father's Day to the fathers out there. And I am sitting here with Movie Myke, a professional wrestler who is just looking very dapper on today.
I always look dapper, okay? I always look dapper. About time you had me on the podcast, okay? I felt disrespected as your filmmaker, all right? I've been putting on these blockbusters, and I don't even get fully introduced. You did your intro before even saying hi to me. Disrespect. Then you told the viewers Happy Father's Day, and you should told me Happy Father's Day. You know why? Because I'm a father in this industry, okay? I got a lot of kids. I got a lot of people that want to be like Movie Myke, okay? So I basically birthed them, all right? But
All right, I apologize for that. And while you've birthed.
So let's do a retake, okay? Let's start it back from the top. Okay. New script for you, all right? Introduce Movie Myke first, then you do your intro, okay? I'm going to do a countdown, okay? 3, 2, 1, and action.
Yes, this is Movie Myke. He is here on the Hardy Wrestling Podcast on this Juneteenth. Oh. And on Father's Day. And he is a father to many sons here in the wrestling industry. So I apologize for not saying that earlier and not giving you your just due. But to be honest, we did just meet today and yesterday.
That could have been it. Boom, you trying to improv. You're trying to improv on me.
Well, this is my show.
Oh God, you right. Go ahead, get to the questions.
All right. So when did you fall in love with wrestling, Myke?
Movie Myke fell in love with wrestling probably like the age of 5 when I seen The Rock versus Triple H, Raw 2000, I believe. That's when I fell in love with wrestling. But I had more of a love for the theater and the production side, so I ended up doing theater school at first. But then I wanted to put my hands on people. They said you can't do that, so that's the only reason I stepped into the square circle. And the square circle is my set, of how I express myself. But to answer the question, the age, I wouldn't even say the age of 5. I think I'd be lying. I'd say when I got kicked out of theater school, put my hands because they don't want to do what I thought was best for the play. See, now you bring it back. Now you make me have flashbacks.
Oh, no, I didn't want to bring back bad flashbacks or anything. I never want to do that. But honestly, that's a good age, to sort of start watching wrestling as a child, as you're sort of forming your own mind of media and all of that. And then also, you going to theater school, that's a pretty cool experience. I hate you got kicked out because it seems like you had so many great ideas. But it seems like wrestling is like the best combination of fighting and theater. So you're in the right place. You are in the right place. So, how does it feel to be a part of an event such as Black WrestleFest this weekend on Juneteenth?
I think it's amazing. I hope we continue to have this next year and years on out of this, because this is a big event, festival, extravaganza, premiere, anything you want to call it. But it is beautiful to see like all these people get together, know each other, and then it's a show on top of that. Of course, the next day is a show. Actually, today is Battle Club Pro. But I believe that this is a very great event for people that's not really known in the area to come out, introduce themselves, meet, have fun, good time. It feels like a family reunion. That's the vibe I got yesterday. So I hope this continue every Juneteenth.
Yes, me too. It's such a beautiful event to be a part of as well. As a host and as a commentator and all of the above in this business, it means a lot to be a part of an event such as this as a Black woman and to be surrounded by so much talent like the likes of you and so many other people.
I am the talent, but I get what you're saying.
Yes, you are the talent. You are the talent. I get it. So what would you say your biggest goals are, as a professional wrestler?
My biggest goal as a professional wrestler, as your filmmaker, is to make sure my story is told proper. That my story has nothing but the truth, and there's no illusions, there's no lies that this industry has created, or have you ever seen the lies? It's just produced to produce the truth on that set, in that square circle. That is my main goal, because once my story is told, $1 billion coming. I'm sorry. Sorry. That's why I got kicked out of theater school. I like to do what I want. But anyways, the million will come. But just to give the truth to the kids, to the adults, and even show that, like, by telling the truth, being the stand-up guy, you can't get anything accomplished. You just be yourself.
Right, exactly. Like, I really appreciate that. So I just want to thank you for gracing.
You gotta get you a sturdy table. Don't worry. When the box office hit, I'm gonna think about you, Stephanie. I'm gonna think about the disrespect. You know, you didn't give me the proper introduction, right? And you wanted to improv, but I'm gonna get you a nice table. I promise you. You know.
Okay, I'll appreciate that. Well, thank you so much for gracing the Hardy Wrestling Podcast with your presence, you know, and if you don't mind just telling everybody what you've got going on, you know, in your career and anything you want or any place you want people to follow you, you know, you just say that right now.
Okay, you can follow Movie Myke on Instagram at Movie Myke. The Myke is spelled M-Y-K because I'm different and I'm beautiful. Look at me. Look at my pretty white teeth. You have seen me probably on Control the Narrative. You probably seen me on AEW Dark. This weekend I'm in South Carolina for his wrestling. But today I'm at Better Club Pro. And it's nice and sunny and beautiful New York. You can also get me on Twitter at Movie Myke. The Myke is spelled M-Y-K. Again, I did it twice for you guys and for you producers out there that keep spelling M-I-K-E, but that's a different subject. But yeah, and I'd like to say thank you for having me on the podcast. Yes,
you are absolutely welcome. But thank you for coming on the podcast.
Now you're getting it. See, I was trying to be humble, you know, but see, now you're getting it. Now if I can get all these other people to get it, these viewers, these extras, life would be so beautiful. A happy Myke, a happy life. Now that's $30K.
It's the Hardy Wrestling Podcast live at Black WrestleFest, y'all.